Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Um, if you're new here, welcome. If um, you have been around for a while, thank you for joining. Um, I my name is Amy Cole. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Amy Cole. I am your gift strategist, and I am here to help you enhance your client experience without the stress and the overwhelm. So today, I just decided that I would pop on live, and since I had to finish packing up this gift, to it's one that's going to be hand delivered. I decided that I would come on live and just do this with you all. So it may not take very long. I've already did some prep. I don't know how much of the box you can see. I haven't figured out how to set this up to where you can see the um, box completely. I still have to figure some of that out. So let me see. But yeah. So I'm going to try to show you the items. Now the gift that I am packing today is a client tenant appreciation gift that someone reached out to me to create for their tenant who had signed a 2-year lease, and they were very appreciative of that. And so they wanted to send a gift for as an appreciation for their continued um, I guess their continued decision to stay at that property. So let's get started. So many of my gifts are um, custom made, and basically that means that the person reaches out to me and they'll say, "Hey, I want a custom gift for this particular person." And so this gift, while it does have some elements that that I curated all of it really, but it was customized to the tenant, right? We considered his likes and wants, his favorite color. It is a guy. We considered the likes and wants, favorite color, and occupation. We considered all those things, and um, I designed two options for her to choose from. And in the end, we ended up combining some elements from one option and some elements from the other option. So we have uh, basically created a gift that we feel like is just for him as a tenant. We did keep it professional, considering the things that Um, we had a lot of consideration for the things that we did include in the gift. And so I want to, yeah, just go through the items that I'm going to put into the gift. And you all can just bear with me while I try to figure out how to angle this camera so you can see a bit better. Uh-oh. There you go. I think you can see it a little bit better there. So what we're gonna do is gonna start. I'm gonna start here. This is this is a box of seasoning, but because of the color scheme came from the different option, because the item came from a different option, it's in a different color scheme. And as you know, one of the things that I really consider is what I how the gift is going to be presented. And so when I look at the items, I think about the fact, whether or not the items are if if the colors go together, does the labeling go together? Now, had we kept the other option, this would have been more than perfect. But since we mixed in a couple of items from the other option, then I had to think about how we would present this. And so I decided to go wrapping with a belly band. And for this one in particular, I have a custom, like a little label that goes on it. Not really a label because it doesn't tell you what's in it. Um, has a little bit of a message. So I'm going to put this on the top of it so that it coordinates well. But it is seasoning. If you have someone, so say you're doing a client gift or a closing gift for someone, you may want to include some seasonings, right? And this is a little bit. Okay, there we go. So this is how it looks. Let me take it back out. This is how it looks with the little label on the top. But yeah, so since this is a custom made gift, I often will create the stationery that goes with it, that coordinates with it. So, and I'm not sure how bright that light is behind me, but hopefully it's not too disturbing in the video. Anyways, okay, so then in the gift, we also have a Yeti tumbler that we're including. This person is on the road a lot, and wanted to include a tumbler. I did some research on what would be really good, what would work really well for this type of gift. Being that it is a tenant gift. Now we are, like I said, we did consider this is a custom gift, so it is personalized to that person, right? And you wouldn't typically, maybe you wouldn't typically see this combination on just curated gifts that you can go to a site and purchase, right? These are ones that are personalized to that person. So then in my research, I found that they, gifting a gift card, which a lot of people say don't do. I do gift cards. I just don't um, often stick them just freely into the box. They're often in a gift card holder or a box to just this one. And it will have a little sign to go on the top of it. That says you're appreciated. That's what it looks like, the little sign. It's like that little sign that you stick out in your front yard. And then we have a custom wooden cutting board. And this one, you won't see it again because it's wrapped and it was in a different color scheme. And we chose a size that was, because this person is on the road a lot, we chose a size that was fit for travel. So, hence the size of it. Now, this is something that, is highly personalized, and I don't know if you can see it because the light is right there. But it is a devotional, and it is based on, basically, that's her tenant. So you do have conversations with your tenant, and she learned some things about, him being out on the road, and so we decided to do that. And yeah, I am going to, because I don't like for things to shift around too much in the box. I am really big on presentation. I'm going to put 2 little removable dots on the back of this book, and that will, these are restickable dots, so they're not going to stick. They don't stick to anything, and they don't stick to anything permanently. And so I will take these I'll probably put that in the wrong place. Move it up just a little bit. I want to situate it on here because I don't, it's going to be hand delivered, but I don't want it to slide around in the box while en route. So that's, so I have all the items in the box now. So the gift is pretty much assembled. I have, so I'm going to show you the other things that I have here while what I'll be doing, because you can't, again, you can't see it. So I'm going to have to show you first. So like I said, with each card, with each custom gift, I make the note cards. These are hand made, handcrafted. That's the word. So there's a note card and tag. It does have a note written on the back. The sentiments of the property owner. And there's a little sticker to close the custom sticker to close the gift, right? So at this point, I have all the items in the gift. I'm just going to close the items. I wish I could show you. One day I'm going to figure out this setup to where I can show you what it looks like. I would close the tissue, stick the sticker. I'm not going to stick the sticker necessarily right now. I'm just going to place it. Because I like to do one last look. I'm going to move it around. I'm going to shake it around because I want to be sure that when the person opens the gift, that it is intact. It's going to be moving around and things like that. So there will be a sticker, and I pull it pretty tight because of the tissue helps to hold it a bit. And then the way I pack it, the card goes in right on top of that sticker, or in a place, depending on the items in the box, it'll go in a place where the card won't be disturbed. So then we're going to close this up. It is a magnetic box. I ended up having to get extra large box in black. So we have the ribbon. And sometimes I end up tying this ribbon a couple of times because it is pre-cut, right? It's pre-cut ribbon, so I want to make sure that that is exactly where I need it to be. So I'm going to tie this ribbon. And I'm going to place a tag before I tie it in a knot or tie it in the bow. So it'll be underneath the knot. Okay. Okay. That didn't come out like I expected. I'm going to have to adjust the ribbon just a little. This is always the fun part because I have to, I want the ribbon to be, or the bow to be presented